Yeah, I think it's fair to say that's probably the case. You can nitpick around other areas within the game, but ultimately that first innings for us was very poor. And I think one thing that's come from this game is you look at that partnership between Joss and Ben, and it's a great example and lesson to the rest of the batting group of how to go about things in Test cricket.
You were in home, I don't know, weren't you? You need to get onto the first.
Yeah, we do, but it's still a great learner for us, and a great chance for us to see two guys who are generally very attacking-minded players adapt to a situation, play in still probably bowler-friendly conditions, and find a way to build a very strong partnership. Bat for a period of time, put Indian bowlers under pressure, and build a strong score. So from that point of view, we have to learn from that, look at how we can individually tailor our games to play in a similar sort of manner, and be more adaptable when it is difficult.
What do you say to them after a game like this? Obviously, the criticism that you're still 2-1 up.
Yeah, we're definitely in the driving seat as far as the series goes. We have to keep remembering that. We have got a little bit of time now to go away, reflect on what's been a difficult week. But in England, we are a very good side at bouncing back from a tough couple of days. And one thing you can never question about this group of players is the character and the way that they can respond to a difficult period or passage of play. So I'm fully expecting the guys to come back to Southampton refreshed, ready to go, and hopefully take an opportunity where we can wrap the series up.
What was said on Sunday evening between the players after that collapse?
I think we sat down and spoke quite honestly about how we're going to get this right. It's happened on a couple of occasions. It's obviously not good enough in this format, and for the group of players that we got, it's well below par on what we're capable of doing, even if it is bowler-friendly conditions. So reverted back to a few things that have worked extremely well for us in the past, and we now have to carry that forward and do it for long periods of time.
Is that a conversation that was led by you? What was the atmosphere like in the dressing room?
That's for us to stay within house, but ultimately it's obviously something that's ongoing and we want to keep getting better at, and it's as with every department within the game, you're looking at ways to get better, and this has obviously come to light with the way we've played on this occasion, but it's always at the forefront of our mind. Making big first innings scores in Test match cricket is crucial, and we have to get that right very quickly. Yeah, it's been a great week for Moeen. It's a shame it's against Yorkshire, but he's a fine player, and what you want to see is guys on the periphery of the side really pushing for a place, and that's a really good sign for this group of players. A strong squad always leads to a really strong team, and it's great to see him putting in performances and pushing for his place. I think we have to be quite realistic about the surfaces we've been playing on. Throughout the whole summer, it's been very much tailored around seam bowling, and we've had some very bowler-friendly conditions. A lot of cloud cover, seamed around quite a lot, and it's obviously swung as well. And probably the hardest point to bat is opening up. He's a world-class performer. He's proven that time and time again. And actually quite like you to write him off, because every time he's written off, he comes back and scores a double hundred. But I think we have to be realistic about these things. You look at both sides, both sets of top order have struggled, and it's it might be that that's the case again through in Southampton, that the only thing that you can do is try and find ways of counteracting that and find a way to adapt your game to perform well and score runs in these conditions. There's no one with more experience currently in Test cricket than him. So I'm sure he'll be calling upon all of that going into that game and giving himself the best chance.
Thank you. So UK follow-up next door with I think Randy Shashes are asking here, so I need to split them.